See, there's no one simple answer or a single answer for this question. It would depend on what your current business model is and what your future business plans could be. Or alternatively, are you already an existing business or are you a startup? If you're an existing business in brick and mortar, yeah, then I would always say that establish yourself in your region or in the city or the state that you are. Okay, bring it to where you know the model. And at this point of time today, see if you can actually get into a franchise route or add up with an online business. So make it a truly omni-channel. Omni-channel from technology is online. Omni-channel from channel management is a franchise route, because India has a lot of properties, commercial properties still being held in the hands of families, okay, who would prefer to run their own business rather than lease it out. Okay, and these are the businesses where you have the second generation who are coming as educated, and therefore there are options of creating franchise models. So that will also bring down your capex, share your opex, share your revenues, and therefore you have an ability to scale. And India businesses, consumer facing businesses require two skills: entrepreneurial skills on the front end and business process and professional skills at the back end. And I think India is absolutely ripe with the front end entrepreneurs to actually make this win-win combination. And I think those are the things that are a possibility. If you look at the omni play is no more a choice. Omni is a must. But unfortunately, what's happened is the headlines and the role models created in the country have actually messed up the thinking of the entrepreneurs. So what happens is everybody looks at Omni and says, oh, you know what, if you become online, you can be an Amazon, Flipkart, Myntra, or you get a valuation like a Paytm or PhonePe or things like that. And not forgetting that in India, the online is still 3%. Even if you look at a food and grocery, less than 1%, apparel, maybe 10 to 12%. So if you're in the current business, don't do Omni as that being the mantra. Omni has to be again seen from a customer's lens. If 90% or 85% of the business is happening on the ground, you can't move away and suddenly start looking at only the 10%. It's also because of the media. If you look at media, the headlines are only about the online players and the valuations. Okay, nobody talks about the 90% brick and mortar business, which is actually making the business take. In the last 1 year during COVID, it was not the modern retailers or the online players who really made a difference to this country. Aapka hamara kitchen chal raha tha, it was because of general trade. Because of the 12 to 14 million retail kiranas and small retailers who next door were opening the store at 7 o'clock and serving you. Okay? They were willing to face COVID when you were not willing to face COVID. So I think that's where the opportunity is, and we should keep that in mind. So look at an omni opportunity without losing sight of your brick and mortar.